We're going to start things off with a pizza party in honor of National Pizza Party Day, which is tomorrow. And here with tips on how to throw a delicious bash is Matthew, the general manager over at Cosmo's Pizza in Capitol Hill, which is one of our favorites here at Coco. How are you, Matt?
I'm great. Thanks for having us on, Claudia.
Yes. I've pretty much seen you in there along with your whole crew because my girls and I have this thing where we go in for the special. Cosmo's is one of our favorites. Talk to me about the pizza you guys make.
Well, we do everything by hand. All of our locations have an open kitchen concept, so you can literally see everything that's being made right in front of you. And we pretty much do everything by hand, make our own dough, grind our own cheese. So it's really kind of a grassroots sort of effort.
It really is. And if you've ever been to Cosmo's, you've got this really cool vibe happening in there. Love the team. What are the tips here, though, Matt, when it comes to making the perfect pie?
Sure. So pizza, when you're entertaining, is always a great option. It's really interactive. Yeah. It's endlessly customizable. And, I mean, who doesn't like pizza, right?
Right.
So I'll take you through just a couple steps in hand stretching your own pizza so that if you're having some friends over, you can kind of get involved and have a really good time.
All right, show me what you've brought and what you would make if we were hanging out at Cosmo's right now.
Absolutely. So the foundation of every pizza is going to be your dough.
Of course.
And your pizza really is only going to be as good as the dough that you're using. Yeah. Now, if you've made a pizza dough before and you have a tried and true method, then more power to you. But I would recommend if you are going to host people, then either give it a trial run because you don't want to be trying to make pizza dough for the first time when you're having people over. This is so it's proofed for 24 hours. It takes quite a bit of time. So if you don't want to deal with the stress or the guesswork, then you can come into any of our locations and we'll just sell you our raw dough that's pre-proofed, ready to go.
I didn't know you guys sold that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, love it. All right, so show me what you guys do. Where does the magic happen?
All right, so first we're gonna just coat this 20-ounce dough ball full of flour and get it right on the counter here. And you're gonna start your stretching process. You're gonna be stretching it kind of from the outside. The middle will stretch itself. If you try to stretch it from the middle, then you're gonna punch like a hole right through it. And you can always stretch the dough more, but you can't stretch it less, right?
Got it. Okay. You make that look really easy, by the way.
Yeah, a couple thousand trial runs, you kind of get the hang of it.
What would you say are the most popular toppings as you keep going?
Sure. So cheese and pepperoni obviously are staples. This pizza right here, which is our take on the margarita pizza, we call the Cosmo's Classic. And it's fresh Roma tomato, minced garlic, and fresh basil.
Yum!
It's a really aromatic and fresh tasting pizza.
It's wonderful. Now, what about sauce? What do people usually ask for? Anything crazy out there, or what's the traditional?
So, you know, we have like a red sauce that we make in-house as well with crushed tomatoes, a paste, and then a number of herbs and spices, some oregano, some fresh basil, and then the rest are, you know, proprietary.
Okay, well, tell me more about Cosmo's Pizza, because I see a lot of music stuff in there. You pump up a lot of local music. It's just such a cool vibe.
Absolutely, yeah. We definitely play all sorts of music. That's when I'm getting new people in there. I'm always you know, interested to hear what kind of their styles are. So we try to keep it fresh and interesting throughout the day. Kind of change it up.
Well, Matt, what's your favorite type of pizza there?
So this one over here is pretty hard to beat. This is what we call the Maverick.
Yes.
So you have your pepperoni, bacon, jalapeno, fresh cut jalapeno, and then there's dollops of cream cheese on top. It's kind of like a jalapeno popper in a pizza.
That's awesome. So if I were to ask for that, what is it called?
The Maverick.
The Maverick.
Yeah, exactly. Kind of the wild card, right? A lot of flavors going on.
This one is a good one. And by the way, if you're having a party or anything of the sort, a giant pizza like this is exactly what everybody would love. So where do we find you guys? Several locations here in Denver.
Yeah, so we started right on University and Broadway in Boulder. And then we have 2 locations in Boulder, 2 in Denver, 1 servicing Capitol Hill area, 1 that opened a couple years ago on 39th and Federal that delivers to all the Highlands areas, 1 in Lafayette, and 1 all the way up in Fort Collins.
Awesome. Well, I'll see you at the one in Capitol Hill.
Yeah, absolutely. Right next door, right?
Now I'm going to know you.
That's right.
All right, everyone. As you continue making that, I'm going to give everyone some info. It's National Pizza Party Day. That's Friday, by the way, tomorrow, May 19th. Cosmo's Pizza has 6 locations, the ones Matt mentioned. You can go hit them up and try some awesome pizza. To find a location near you, you can also find them online. It's cosmospizza.com.